Growing up as a young boy in the Soviet Union, what did you ever think about hockey in North America as far as your dreams go, or even could you even conceive of being in the Hockey Hall of Fame one day?
Well, I guess first of all, I want to also add something to the induction ceremony and today meeting with the fans. And I'm also happy to be inducted to the Hall of Fame with two greatest Dorev, the linesman, and one of the top players in the game, National Hockey League, Glenn Anderson. So I played against Glenn many times in the NHL, but before that we played a lot against each other in Team Canada and Team Soviet Union. And also I cannot forget there was like a short, brief conversations during the face-offs with this fabulous man. Already, so that's to be got so much respect for appreciating people who work in the games in National Hockey League, the knowledge and first class and understanding, and to let the players play the game. And also Glenn being tough against me all the time, because that's I got a nice picture signed a couple of days ago, and it was a late hit on me, so I got an 87 Canada Cup. So when I was making final pass to Krutov, and he scored the goal, so but I guess no penalty that time for the elbow. So, but to me, growing up as a young boy in a small town of Russia, outside of Moscow, and just taking my first steps to play the game, and dreaming like every Canadian boy, dreaming to play National Hockey League. And for me, in my hometown, there's nothing else to do, just go to school, and hardworking people go to work every day to the chemical plant, and I was just taking my first steps and dreaming to play one day for my hometown team, and also one day play the national team to represent my country in the World Championships and Olympics. And never had a chance like that time, even dreaming about NHL because of that situation for the young mind as mine, so about the Cold War, and there was not even close and thinking about one day to be playing National Hockey League.
Well, and my thought wasn't, well, geez, I can't wait till I retire and get in the Hockey Hall of Fame. I just want to be hired back the next year. So this turned out to be a culmination of hard work and a passion to get in the Hall of Fame, and I'm honored to be going in with Glenn and Igor. When Igor retired, we retired the same year, and he had his farewell game in Moscow. And he had a team of Soviet players and a team of North American players, and he asked me if I would come over there and be part of the officiating crew, which was an extreme honor. And up until today, or maybe Monday, it was the highlight of my career. Now it's moved to second. but these two guys were outstanding hockey players. I mean, I don't have to tell you that. Glenn's got 6 Stanley Cups. How many do you have, Igor? And Igor has 3. This man, in my opinion, is class personified. He falls in the same category as Wayne Gretzky as a hockey player, how he conducts himself on and off the ice. And Glenn is the consummate power forward. I mean, this guy is a prototype of a power forward. He just drove to the net. He was fearless. He scared the bejesus out of everybody. And I'm completely honored to go in with these two gentlemen.
That could take a week to answer that question, but where do you want me to start? Edmonton or Toronto? Toronto, let's start with Toronto and kind of off that note. I think Toronto here are great hockey fans. I think it's a hotbed. I was very fortunate to play where I did, and I was the fans. You guys made it. I mean, I remember playing in '93 here, and I thought some of these buildings were pretty loud, but Maple Leaf Gardens was absolutely unbelievable. And I came out of the building one night after a game, and my car got swamped of people around it, and they literally are picking my car up off the ground. It was like I was just going, "Oh my God, this is it. The game's over." But they were just so fanatic, and they're just so into their sports. And we ended up losing to LA that year, and we were one game away from making it to the Stanley Cup final in '93. And it was a great run. It was a great experience. We had an awesome team. So I think, I mean, every team that I played on we had experiences like that. Can I ask Campy a question?
Yeah.
Campy, this is Unbelievable. Scampy never missed a game. I want to know, how did you do that?
Isn't Gord supposed to ask that question?
No, it's free for all.
You know something, it was just dumb luck. My dad was an Italian immigrant. He died when he was 87 years old, and he never missed a day of work. And I was just at the right place at the right time. I got to work early in my career with John D'Amico. And I thought the job was just calling offsides and icings, but there was a lot more to it than that when I learned from John D'Amico. He knew teams, he knew how Toronto would break out of their end, he knew how Toronto would dump the puck in the corner, he knew every player's idiosyncrasies, and I learned a lot from him, and being a half-decent skater kept you out of harm's way as well. But I have been hit several times. I never ever wore a helmet. I have countless stitches. And any time I was injured, I was fortunate enough to have 3 or 4 days off, and I was a quick healer. So to put it in a nutshell, it was just dumb luck.
That's amazing. I mean, 3,000 and how many? What was it?
2,500 league games, 426 playoff games, and countless exhibition games, and World Cups, Canada Cups, Challenge Cups.
Unbelievable. It's like it's just phenomenal. Like for a record like that, it's just unbelievable. In my mind, that's unreal to achieve.
Thank you, Gord. You can just go sit down for a while.
Well, I just gonna know, but I know that's what Glenn wants. But I guess Glenn, to take it one step further, you talk about you're playing in.
Well, yes, and who the other guys might be repping that night too, because as a player, you look for consistency in what the calls are going to be, and try to keep it as, okay, well, this guy, he calls these type of penalties. Not that I'd ever take one, but I'd be kind of going, okay, I better not hit anybody with an elbow because I'll get or too high, because he calls all those high penalties. Right. So each player would, as he mentioned earlier about how he would know the players, we would also know the referees.
Now, Eagle.